Hi everybody, and welcome back to Hex Token Channel. Man, we got a lot in today. We got going to talk about obviously Hex, PulseX, Pulse Chain, and liquid loans and Hedron. So hold on to your hats. Here we go, hex.com. Let's go. Of course, here we are on a day 816, the 25th of February 2022, and we have a nice price bounce, 14.9% to 15.6 cents. So that's terrific news. Congratulations for holding your hats. And there we go. Let's have a look at return on investment multiplier from all-time low, 5th of January 2020, 2,771x, and that excludes staking. And of course, on top of that, and of course, payout per T-share per Hex is 5.938. Remember that lowered when the Hex Godwell restaked for 1 billion Hex for 15 years. So let's take that into account. The T-share price at the moment jumped dramatically up to 3,282. From yesterday, where it was at 2,855, and the T-share rate itself has increased 6.1. It's now 20,977. Rounded up, so cool. The average stake length is 6.29 years, which is terrific, and the annual percentage yield rate interest in early in-stake penalties 37.68%. That is super nice, especially in an environment of inflation with 7.5% in the US. Liquidity pool, 212,300,000, and that's down dramatically from yesterday. Look at that. Woo, 36 million Hex eaten up. That's what we like to see. Liquidity in the pool, 38.5 million, and that's up dramatically. About 7 million US dollars, 7 million US dollars is filling up the kitty again. And of course, look at that ETH there, 1,863 ETH there, big jump. Obviously, some additions there to the liquidity pool from looks of it as well. Let's have a look at the total value locked, 9.66 billion. 90 billion is the market cap now, including the origin accounts. And the T-share market cap is 35 billion. That's up 5 billion from yesterday. Very, very nice. T-shares up 1,000 to 10,723,000. All right, so if you got a T-share, you're pretty special there because that's not really a lot. Total supply is 638.7 billion. Mint inflation still rather low, 9.9 million there is minted. It's actually inflation that hits the market. A lot of inflation gets deferred into the future, and so that's with staking, and that defers a lot more inflation into the future as well. So you can see that Hex is very well designed. Circulating supply 577 billion, and it's up 43.6 million today. So look at the supply numbers. 60 total stake supply is down 33 million, and it's sitting at 61.7 billion. And of course, we've got the stake percentage there at 9.66%, just down slightly from yesterday. The payout, of course, to stakers, 63.7 million Hex. And of course, this is all deferred inflation, only comes out when people's stakes mature. And of course, the average stake length is about 6.22 years. So it's going to be a long way before a lot of this inflation hits the market. Very nice. Penalties, 180,000, pretty modest today. That's pretty low. Yesterday was terrific, and yeah, just 180 is pretty low. So people keeping their responsibilities, and of course the FOMO is real. The wallet numbers are up at 424. Another good day in the office there, up to 425,000. Stakers up more, up 131 to 80,596. Total stakers up 159 to 102,306, and finally current holders up almost 400 to 283,852. So very, very good stuff happening there. All right, Pulse Chain hasn't even launched yet. Can you imagine? That is day 816. Let's jump over to the price. Here is the Hex price. 15.65 cents is the real-time price. Let's overlay the structure. And of course, you can see we've bounced off our support here at this 12.6 cent mark. Very, very cool. So that's held up pretty well. Of course, our log scale chart also gave us 13.5 cents. And down to 11.5 cents, somewhere like that. So we definitely have bounced off that support there, and as well as the log scale. Now we've got this resistance here. We can break that. That's even more bullish. This gives us a better probability that we'll keep moving up. So if we can hit something like 16, 17 cents, maybe even, let's say tomorrow, if we can hit 17.2 cents and then another green candle, we are looking super bullish, and break past that would be super duper good. Very cool. Of course, PulseX has finished. We're going to talk about that in a second. Just finished about how many minutes ago? 20 minutes ago. PulseX sacrifice finished, day 59. Congratulations, everybody. And of course, we have waiting for Pulse Chain testnet 3 to come up, and that's our next big milestone. Let's have a look at the T-share rate, 3,274. You can see that it's jumped up again today, but still a dollar cost averaging into T-shares over this whole period, all the way through to, say, November last year, has been a pretty good deal for everybody to get in and get their nice T-share positions. Adoption's up and to the right, and when Pulse Chain comes, man, it's going to be supercharged like nothing else, like nothing you've ever seen. Of course, the Ethereum T-share rate up and to the right, of course, and the daily payouts looking pretty nice as well. They're only going to go up over time as well. Let's look at a 15-year staking view. You can see the Hex Godwell stake out there in 2037. And, of course, we're going to zoom in on the near-term next 11 months. Let's go do that. Here we are, folks. By the time we get to 2nd of March, we've got 118,000 T-shares coming out. Remember, we've got just over 10.7 million, 118,000 T-shares coming out. Then we've got nice big gaps here in March and April. Hopefully, we'll launch Pulse Chain during this time. And, of course, by the 9th of May, we've got this big candle billion coming up. After that, not a lot. And, of course, we're expecting a lot of this stuff to keep restaking and breaking up and do smaller and smaller stakes as the share rate keeps going up against them. And that's just the way it will be. Let's jump over to the Whalebot. We can see, Whalebot, hit me just it's a bit sensitive. But we've had, obviously some buying going on in the last couple of hours, 8 hours, 2 hours, and 11 hours. So pretty good. All right, let's have a look at the Pulse Chain goals. Of course, super fast, super cheap chain. You'll own the keys to your coin, which is a very big point. Going to be the biggest airdrop in crypto history, biggest yield farm in crypto history, and the biggest, fastest way to mass adoption when the bridge opens. It's going to be crazy good stuff. Let's jump over to the devs, of course. No update there on GitLab for the devs. So we'll jump straight to the testnet. There's testnet 2, and we're on about day 75, something like that. And, of course, 3.5-second blocks at the moment, 473 million transactions, and almost 15.4 million blocks going on. So that's just ticking away. And, of course, the cool thing is that we've actually seen we'll talk about later with the PulseX. So here it is. Sacrifice is over. This ended, like I say, 23 minutes ago. And this is over after the PulseX mainnet release. Sacrifices will be able to access their PLSX on the blockchain, of course. So all you have to do is swap over to the mainnet when it does go live, and you'll see your PulseX points and your Pulse points if you did that too. Let's jump over to Richard Hart. Of course, Richard Hart posting us some really cool snapshots at the end of the PulseX sacrifice of a PulseX user interface. And, of course, I've done a video on that about an hour ago, so check that out. That's on this platform. Check it out on PulseX. Covers everything that all the snapshots have done. So basically trading, staking, and voting, all that good stuff. So check that out. Let's jump over to liquid loans. Of course, changing topic a bit here outside Richard's projects. And, of course, we have, let's do a refresh. We have 18.6 million, almost $18.7 million sacrifice. This is really a fantastic result. 3,766. And, of course, earlier pays better is starting to rise in 3 days and 11 hours. So we're in day number 7 at the moment of the first 10 days. Now you can paste your address there. I'll show you details of your sacrifice if you want to do that. So cool is hexpulse.info, and you have to go to liquid loan sacrifice. We've got here the Hex God whale number 1. And now we have four whales over $1 million now. That was 3 yesterday. And now we have 4 at the moment. So very, very cool on that. And the Hex God whale is going to dominate this, particularly in 2 years. It's staked for 2 years. So it's going to be pretty fascinating to see that play out. All right, so that is cool. It's going all. Don't forget to check me with the live stream in a couple of hours' time. We'll be covering this as well as we transition to a new format. Very, very cool. Now, if you want to participate in liquid loans, you can go to the site here. In the video description, you will be able to find my referral code. You get a 5% bonus, but you must register your account to do that. So once you get to the referral page, hit the referral link, and, of course, go continue. This will have all the details about referrals and getting your 5%. You can look at all the details down here. 5% gives you all the details. But if you just want to join and get that 5% bonus, join the referral program here. Click I understand. Make sure you're logged onto your MetaMask wallet, and then you will have to sign a form. It's only signed, that's read only. Just sign that, and it will give you your own referral code. But this will qualify you for getting 5% bonus. So therefore, you can go to the sacrifice page. The sacrifice.io is the official page for the liquid loan sacrifice. You can sacrifice stable coins on the Ethereum or Binance Smart Chain. but you must send it from your own wallet, and basically the wallet that you use to get your referral code and register your wallet for the 5% bonus. Remember, there's earlier pays better, there's bigger pays better, and there's longer pays better. So you have to go through this in detail. Basically, if you're going to do longer pays better, you have to, between 1 and 24 months, you just have to make the sense of your sacrifice that amount. So if you're doing $10,000, it'll be, and you want to defer your getting your loan tokens for 24 months and get the 2.5x bonus, you would have to go 10,024, etc. So just follow the instructions there. It will show you how to do that. You can do multiple sacrifices, of course, and when you sacrifice, of course, you're just going to send crypto from your wallet to this wallet here, OX2E9 48C9. That's very cool, and you can watch the video there too if you want to confirm that address. Pretty easy peasy. That is the way it goes, folks. So grab yourself a 5% bonus, register your wallet, and get your own referral code at the same time. Of course, you don't need to send out the referral code if you don't want to promote liquid loans, because it's not something you want to do, but you just want to get 5% bonus. Just make sure you register and you'll be able to get the 5% bonus. You'll get that at the end of the sacrifice period. Just note that. Finally, Hedron has just launched. So 27 minutes ago, Hedron launched. There is a Hedron party on YouTube, on the Hedron YouTube channel. And of course, people are claiming and minting their tokens. You've got plenty of time, no rush. You've got 10 days to learn about this before the bonus starts to reduce from 10x to 9x. So you can do that. It is read only, apparently, for the claim and the minting. Obviously, there's other features like borrowing and stuff, but the claim and mint is read only on your wallet. So you should be perfectly fine. But once again, do your investment due diligence. But it looks like pretty easy to claim and mint straight off the bat. So that's happening. Of course, they'll probably end up setting liquidity pools and being tradable on Uniswap is what we're expecting. They're definitely up on nomics.com. You can see it there. So we might focus a bit like on that later on in the live stream. So in a couple hours time, you can join me for that. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. A lot going on, and feel free to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Catch you in a few hours time. Bye for now.